Today, we are playing it forward to benefit friends and loved ones trying to support a person struggling with anxiety, depression, or another mental health gift. What is up, crazy people? I'm Tom Ryan, the creator of Nobody's Normal, where everything I developed is to enhance your mental health, specifically in the areas of anxiety and depression. Since I am blessed with the gifts of depression, anxiety, and my favorite, bipolar, I will be your tour guide for 5 reasons people with anxiety and depression worry. Number 1, we worry you will leave us. Those of us with mental health challenges live in constant terror. Our friends and family will disappear if they know the depth of our depression, the severity of our anxiety, or the fact we are bipolar. For anyone who knows the fear of abandonment, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We're not just scared you will leave us. We are terrified the people we love won't understand. As humans, we fear what is different and we seek what is familiar. In other words, would you want to take a commercial airline flight with a bipolar pilot? If you needed brain surgery, would you want the surgeon to have an anxiety disorder or depression? I thought so. And by the way, there are plenty of bipolar airline pilots flying today and an enormous amount of doctors and surgeons with anxiety and depression seeing patients right now. Number 2, we worry we are damaged or broken. We wonder, will you still love us when you find out who we really are? Will I have a job if my employer finds out about my depression? Do you want to date or marry me if you know who I really am, a person with a mental disorder? Number 3, we worry you will feel sorry for us. There are many human conditions I despise, such as cowardice, entitlement, and bullying. Yet, they all serve to teach us. We, the crazy people, we don't want your pity. We do not want you to feel sorry for us. We hope you'll take the time to learn and understand us, to marvel at our amazing ability to navigate life. For the entirety of my life, my 2 daughters, who are now in their mid-20s, watched me study, research, experiment, and struggle with mental health. They had a front row seat to the ravages of my depression, anxiety, and bipolar. The only person my youngest daughter knew as her father till her mid-teens was a zombie-like, exhausted, and combustible person on mental health medications that nearly destroyed my life. If they were with us right now, they could recite an endless list of sayings I've repeated to them 1,000 times. When something gets hard or difficult, most people will quit. The one constant in life is change. Once your desire becomes greater than your fear, you become unstoppable. And it takes great strength too. To you, our friends and family, we say it takes great strength to move forward with anxiety, depression, bipolar, and other mental health struggles. However, we do not want your pity. Number 4, we worry if we tell you, it becomes real for us. All of us have coping skills or a default mechanism for life experiences. Many people lie because they feel their truth would not be understood. If I blew a whistle every time I had a paralyzing daily flashback, you would hear the sound of a blaring whistle causing you to cover your ears 70 to 80 times per day. It would be maddening for you. If I share with you that I'm working on 2 laptops, cleaning out my car, doing laundry, making phone calls, vacuuming, with my mind going 100 miles an hour, suddenly my bipolar becomes real. I love my bipolar. I understand it. It's mine. It's not yours. People like me may be okay with our world if we tell you you could disrupt the balance. And finally, number 5, we worry our anxiety and depression may cause you pain. Depending on how many of my videos you've seen, I always make a point to let you know we lie and deceive you for some of the reasons that I just outlined. Yes, I'm very calculating. You can call it deceit. You can call it manipulation. I will show you what I want you to see. I control the narrative to keep you at a safe distance, contending it benefits both of us. People like me fight a deep internal battle with ourselves because we know our mental health causes you pain, suffering, and frustration. The thing is, we don't want to cause you pain. It's okay if we're in pain because we're used to it. However, hurting you is a price we're just not willing to pay. It's probably a blessing that both of my former wives are free of me. I've intentionally sabotaged several love relationships. I've walked away from friends. While I'm devastated due to the end of some of these relationships, there's a large part of me that is happy they don't have to see me when my depression wins. Witnessing my bipolar can be shocking and difficult to explain. With these people out of my life or at a safe distance, at least I know I can't hurt them anymore. My daughters could tell you a great deal about the world of anxiety, depression, and bipolar. They recognize it, they deal with it, they have lived with it their entire lives. Having me as their father has put them and continues to apply tremendous pressure on them. Can you imagine what it must be like having your father as the face of mental illness? To you, the reasons we worry may sound silly, but please understand, they're not silly to us. In the Nobody's Normal introduction video, I give you a glimpse inside the world associated with anxiety, depression, and even darker places inside of our minds, our worry. Our monsters may seem foolish to you. To us, worry, fear, and anxiety often overwhelm us. Are you starting to see why we worry? There's always so many more things I want to share with you. Below in the description box, I've added some big-time beneficial links for you, including another friends and family video called 3 Ways to Support a Loved One with Anxiety and Depression, along with other mental health challenges. Now, something tells me you have a friend or loved one who would benefit from today's message. Please help them by sharing this video. I applaud you for taking the time to discover how you can effectively support someone in your life as they take their journey to mental wellness. I hope you'll join us inside the world of Nobody's Normal. It is a magical, beautiful world filled with brilliant, creative, and supportive people. Please never forget anxiety, depression, and bipolar are my constant companions. I'm not immune to the 5 reasons we worry. I think about them, experience them every day in every relationship, and consider them in nearly every daily decision I make. Till next time, our time together, thank you. I'm Tom Ryan. I'll see you next Saturday at 10 a.m.